What is going on, guys? How are we doing tonight? Welcome to a special, very special episode of the Open Score. This is episode 4 here. We got a very special guest all the way from West LA. We have Rosalind Wong. Let's give it up for Rosalind Wong.
Hi. Hi, Chris. Hi, everybody.
What is going on? Rosalind got here several hours ago. We've been trying to get this set up. You can see our setup is a little bit different. We do not have the typical background we usually have because we're in the living room here. We got the piano set up. This is one of 2 grand pianos we have in this room, believe it or not. The other one is supporting my computer right now and the webcam with which you are seeing us. So let's get a little bit of let's get some introduction here. We're gonna just let's learn a little bit about Rosalind. For those of you guys who don't know, she is a talented film composer and pianist and former classmate of mine, colleague. How about you tell us a little bit about yourself, Rosalind?
Sure, yeah. Chris and I went to high school together, and
That's right.
I remember taking physics class, and we were both in the senior table because usually you're a junior when you take physics.
Yeah.
So
what, were we like dumb or something?
no, we just we took other classes when everyone took physics in junior year.
Right.
I took AP Bio, so no, not dumb.
No, definitely not. You can see the way she plays the Moog. We got the Moog synthesizer here and piano.
Yeah.
You cannot be dumb and juggle those 2 instruments.
No.
So, tell us a little bit about your Moog that you have here, the synthesizer.
Sure. Yeah, this is the Subsequent 37, and it's got 2 oscillators, and it has a sub as well, optional sub, and it is programmable on the computer. So it is one of the newer models of Moog, but it's still an analog synth, meaning I'm currently just plugged into electricity, and that's what's making the sound, and not like a sound card or any computer, basically. So
I see.
it's really interesting that electricity is providing us all the sound that you hear on the Moog.
Right. So, electricity is providing all the sound, but you're manipulating that sound through the different, what do we call them, patches, right?
Yeah, it's got some patches, but I'm also like changing the dials as we go to change the timing or the sound frequency that is being output.
Right.
And like decay, like in classical music, I don't know if you ever had that aha moment, because I did playing the piano, which is thinking about like when the note happens and when it ends, because
you kind of have to as a pianist, right?
Huh?
You kind of have to think about what the lifespan of your note is going to be.
Well, that's the thing. For violinists, I feel like that's more apparent, but for us, like you can be 2-year-old and you're like, and then you're like, okay, well that's just the sound.
Right.
But I guess when I became more advanced, then I thought about which finger is starting the sound when, and if my fingers are together.
And what's the decay speed? Because, yeah, I think you have to think about it right from the beginning with violin, because you're not going to make a sound if your bow is not touching the string. Right? But with piano, like you said, you can be a 2-year-old and just like plunk on the keys. But then when you mature more as a pianist, then you have to think more about like how long is the sound going to last?
Yeah, in the hall. It's just like every piano in every room is different. And I think that translated a lot when I encountered like these envelopes.
So what's an envelope for those people who don't know?
Basically the sound, like the attack, decay, sustain, how long it sustains for, and the release. So
I see.
You can have a very quick release, meaning it's like more staccato, and then you can have a long release, which is like you're playing a note, then it takes a long time. It'll just kind of live in the air.
Right. So yeah, that's for everybody here who's not familiar with these synthesizers and what they do. I don't really know a whole lot about them either, except they're super awesome. So I enjoy learning more about it.
This model is known for like a grittier, darker feel, like bass and stuff. There are other ones that are more lush.
Yeah.
They also cost like 4 times the price. So.
Oh my god.
It's a very heavy bar to entry.
Yeah. And that already looks like a really solid unit there. I mean.
Oh yeah.
Even though you said there's others that are way more expensive, that looks like a pretty nice piece of equipment there.
Well, there are ones that have bigger keyboards and also have like actual patching. It requires the wire.
Right.
Yeah.
All the like fancy like wires that you see, like
20
20 wires coming out of a synth.
Yeah, that would be like analog only.
Okay. I'm just looking at the comments here. So we have, people who are having some trouble hearing, but it's all good now. I raised our mic volume a little bit. So can you guys hear us okay now when we're talking? Give us some feedback. Can you hear us okay? Can you hear the mics okay? If not, I can turn up the mic volume a little bit. So then, how about we do another little jam?
Sure.
Let's do another little jam. Sometimes I will give like an option to the people watching if they want to give us like a key. Are you open to that?
Yeah.
What if they give us like,
I'm a pianist. It's okay.
What if they give us like C flat major?
Fine.
Or
that's totally fine for me.
That's all right. There's no key that is too difficult for this young lady right here.
Young lady.
Yeah. So give us a key, you guys. Give us a letter A through G. Oh, snap. Miris threw a curveball at us. She gave us a mode.
Oh, who? What?
Miris, 01,
Oh.
gave us a curveball. She gave us Phrygian.
Oh, okay.
Can we do Phrygian?
That one?
Look at that. She just busts it out like nothing. Phrygian, it's like eating chips. It's like so easy.
No, I don't.
All right, Phrygian.
Was that Phrygian?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
You got the flat 2, right? You got the flat 3.
Okay.
That sounded right.
Okay, good.
And if it's not, you guys can correct us. But I'm pretty sure that was right. Okay. So then they didn't provide a starting note, though. So we have Phrygian. What in the heck? Key of H.
That's B, no?
It's like B. Is it B or B flat?
The
German in the German.
You're right.
B flat.
Yeah.
But I think Janine was kind of joking.
Oh.
I don't think she knows about the German keys.
Oh.
So let's just pick whatever starting note we want. So what's a good Phrygian key? The one with 0 accidentals would be E.
Yeah.
E Phrygian, right?
Yeah.
Because it comes from the C major scale for all of you nerds out there. Okay, so let's do a little jam in E Phrygian. We're gonna see what we can get into with E Phrygian. Maybe I can incorporate the guitar in this one. Let's see. Okay.
Do you want Moog in this one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
We always want the Moog.
Okay.
That's what we're doing here. Moog and the piano. Okay, I'm going to turn the microphones off, guys, so we're going to, so that they don't pick up our sound as we're playing. So while we're playing, we can't talk to you. This is just going to be music. So enjoy. Says we're in the mood. Like in the mood. Good one. Okay. Let's see. I think I'll start with guitar and then I'll pick up the violin after. Let's do it. Oh. Give me a some Phrygian. Give me some fridge. Okay, so we had Viken saying that it will be interesting to see how this comes to a conclusion. Well, you heard how it came to a conclusion right there. Just fade out. Simple fade out. Yeah. That was a bunch of different stuff that we tried to layer on there. I used the loop pedal this time, so you guys probably heard that halfway through. I put down a guitar loop and then did some violin stuff on top of there. We had some pizzicato, which is where I plucked the strings on there. And then Rosalind was just killing it on the Moog. Just, you know, that one thing you were doing, it sounded like a demonic cat or something like that.
I think it was just like a harmonic series.
Ooh.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
That's cool.
I thought.
Yeah.
Actually, I could, like, kind of couldn't really hear myself, so
Mm-hmm.
it's harder.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a little hidden behind the violins. I wasn't sure if it was me or the violin. I was like,
Oh, I was also trying to like mimic you sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
So it was probably a mix, yeah. Because you would do something and they're like, oh, I'm gonna mimic that.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Well,
sorry.
Came through.
So good it confused you.
Yeah.
So let's see here. We have, we had Andrea Thomas. What's going on, Andrea Thomas?
Full name, huh?
Huh? Oh yeah, full name. She has the full name in here. She says, got some Stranger Things vibes going on. Yeah, in the beginning we had sort of that synthesizer that was kind of like a Stranger Things.
Was,
yeah.
It's a very 80s instrument. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Do you think that they?
They totally use the Moog. Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So, this would have been. When did this thing come out? When did this instrument come out? Do you know?
Like, I'm sure there's like a forefather of it in the 50s. Like a forefather of it, like maybe in the 50s, 60s. Maybe it got like more advanced in the 80s. That's my take.
Okay. So I don't know if you
Not
guys.
sure. Don't quote me.
Okay. But for sure it existed in the 80s, right? For sure.
Yeah, 100%.
So that is a perfect segue, because you're saying that they used the Moog in Stranger Things. Well, you
Well,
think
I'd be surprised if they didn't.
if they didn't,
Yeah.
yeah. So they probably used that to get that like that synthesizer sound that like we all.
Yeah, and like a
think
lot of
of.
rock bands used it too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like a hallmark of 80s rock
Yeah.
music is the synth, you know?
Mhm.
So the fact that that was probably used in Stranger Things television show, film, brings us to the very relatable fact that Rosalind here is a talented film composer, extraordinaire, pianist.
It's becoming a larger part of what I do. I'll say
Right.
that. I don't know if
Oh, come on, take some credit for it. Yeah, so but you've been working at this for many years now. Like how many years have you been writing for films now, would you say?
I think my first thing was 2020.
Okay.
So like 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So about 5 years Rosalind has been working in the film industry, but before that, you were pretty serious, like just pianist. But you maybe composed a little bit.
Yeah, I would like improv and
Mm-hmm.
I'd write some stuff down. I have an album on Spotify.
Yes.
Pre-composer me, but it's my original.
Well, then it is composer you.
Yeah, I think it's like 2019. It was like piano solo.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really know that well how to produce yet, but now I do, and it's thanks to the lockdown. Really.
Oh yeah. I think we all developed some skills that we didn't have during the lockdown, because you're just sitting at home, you have some extra time on your hands, you're like, let me learn how to, mix and master, or let me learn how to, for me, I was taking classes, I was still doing my classes at the École Normale, but I was doing them at a distance, so I was still, I had a bunch of coursework and I was writing, every day, so that was keeping me really busy. But I know a lot of people had some other, free time, and with that, they maybe took up like a new hobby or a new interest or something like that. So I want to just read some of these comments here, because we have.
Let me have the iPad.
Oh, you want the iPad?
Well, I can see it. Then,
Yeah.
Right?
Let's bring it. Or if I put it like here.
Yeah, right here. Perfect. And then you can swivel it.
Look at that.
Yeah.
No, I can read it from here. I can read the comments from here. Yeah. So we've got Miris01 said, wood, that covered a lot of ground. And then there was some neat sonic interplay between the moog and the timbre of the violin, which, yeah, we mentioned that. I was trying to mimic Rosalind there. And it was 60 sometime. Oh, okay, she's talking about when the moog was kind of came into existence. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the film that we're gonna watch, because we have prepared for you guys a little clip of a film that Rosalind's written the music for. So tell us a little bit about the film and about your experience of writing the music for it and what that was like.
Well, this was a very important film story-wise, because plot. Okay, spoiler alert. It grapples with shame, guilt around sex, and it stars a young girl in her teens, still living at home with mom, and how she deals with a mother who is herself a single mother. So that has tainted her view of what it means to have a dalliance with the other gender.
Yeah.
Almost, I forgot the exact percentage, but maybe like 70% of the crew were female in above and below the line. So I think that changed a lot. Of
sorry,
like,
sorry. What does that mean, above and below the line? So that's like cast?
Yeah.
Is that considered
That's
above the line? Okay.
And like producers and directors and writers.
Okay.
And I think below would be like sound.
Are you considered above the line or below the line?
You know what? I think I'm considered above.
Okay.
But if you're like something, not like
kind of like a
boom operator or something.
I see. That's like below the line.
Yeah, like if you're in a different union.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have your name on the credits, let's say, are all those people considered above the line, or are there some, you could still be below the line?
No, yeah, I think some can still be below the line. Everybody's credited. It's just
kind of the way.
Who gets the crawl, like the initial big letters.
I see. You call it the crawl?
The crawl.
The crawl. All right. I like it. So you got to crawl on this one. But not only that, I think you ran.
Oh.
You not only walked, because you ran, because you guys are going to hear this film score is really sensitive, I think, because I was rewatching it.
We're burying the lead because Chris was on this score.
Yeah, so tell them what about the film made you want to score it for the instruments you did, because you have some flute on there, which I obviously did not play, but then you also wanted to do guitar and violin.
Yeah.
Was there something about the film that made you want to do that?
Well, the film came to me, which is kind of rare, already cut. Like, there was a locked picture. And there was already a soundtrack on there. And, you know, it was like temporary, like temp, they call it. Yeah. And the opening scene featured the mother, and I don't want to spoil anything, but the color palette of that scene reminded me of like a very natural, like farmhouse or like haystack kind of like feel. Like the color really spoke to me. So I wanted like a guitar for that, and like innocence to me feels very flute.
Oh, okay.
And like the loss of innocence and playing with that with the flute. I mean, flute, you know, Debussy also like used it as like a very potent sexual symbol. But to me, it feels innocent. Depends on the material.
Right. Yeah, because that main motive with the flute, it doesn't sound that innocent. It kind of sounds like almost primal a little bit.
Yeah, but there is an earlier scene where it's innocent.
Okay.
When she's having sex.
Okay. I missed that scene.
Yeah.
I skipped to.
You'll have to watch the whole thing.
Right.
We're not playing the whole thing.
Yeah. So we're gonna show you guys like the last 5 minutes of the film. It's not a very long film. It's considered a short film. It's not even 15 minutes, I would say, right?
I think it's like 13.
13? So we'll show you the last 5 because both of those, there's 2 scenes in those last 5 minutes that incorporate the music that I played. So Rosalind scored those scenes for guitar and violin and like some other instruments too, right?
Yeah, like synthesizer. I did what we call in the box, which is creating a score, producing a score that's exclusively done on the computer. So like soft synths. Yeah.
Okay, some soft synth. And
so
then
that's like that provided the backing track to your playing. And
yeah. So I want to give you a compliment before we watch it because I was rewatching it yesterday, looking through like the different scenes and stuff, and it had been a while since we recorded it, and then I went back and watched it and I said, wow, this is very sensitive to like the scene, and it's sensitive to what's going on in the story. You know, so I think it's this is like a kind of a sparse score, right? It's not like it's not an orchestra. It's not an orchestral score.
Did not have the budget.
Yeah, so you know, it's an independent film for sure, but we will say though that it's getting a lot of traction. And right now, tell us about the kind of traction that the film has gotten since it came out.
Well, I think it's distributed on Film Shortage, which is a YouTube channel, and it's got 1 million views as of right now, and it's only been out like 4 months.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty good traction.
Yeah, and there's another channel that has it. It's slightly edited. So Film Shortage has the original, I think, and Omeletto has a slightly edited version of the same film.
Okay.
And we premiered it at Tribeca, and I got to see it at an AMC, which is super cool to hear, awesome. Like the music in the theater, like all their sound system, and the drum score was like
oh man, yeah, I bet. Dang, I've never heard myself in a movie theater.
Oh, you gotta try it.
I should have bought the plane ticket and just come out.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would have let me in, but
you just get tickets. It's public.
You just get tickets. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can just buy tickets like that?
Yeah, I just showed like multiple times throughout that week that Tribeca was at New York. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So dang. Well, if it comes out into like maybe I don't know if it will ever be shown in LA in a theater, but I will definitely buy a ticket.
It played at Burbank.
Oh,
AMC,
okay. Oh, dang.
Last year.
Oh man. Okay, well, if it comes back, I'm definitely gonna go watch it.
Yeah.
So we will show you guys the last 5 minutes of the film. And name of the film, guys, we have a comment name of the film. It's
it's Dirty Towel by director is Callie Carpentieri.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Like Carpentieri. And then do we want to give them any more backstory on the, you said that it deals with kind of like the shame and, what a woman goes through.
Yeah, and there's baggage, like generational baggage from the single mother who's obviously been spurned.
Right.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about what we're going to see when we go in the grocery store, because this starts in a grocery store, right?
Yeah.
Where we're going to show them.
Yeah. So this is Charlie, the main character. She is shopping with her mother, but just like anyone, you might, start to browse on your own after a while. So this is her browsing.
And she runs into someone, right?
She runs into her.
Into the guy,
dalliance.
yeah. Into the dalliance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it goes to the final scene after that.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, we're going to show you now the last 5 minutes of the Dirty Towel.
I'll be right back.
Charlie, hey.
Jack, hi.
You like my eggplant?
What?
Oh, you're staring at it pretty intensely.
Yes, that is a great eggplant. Best one I've ever seen.
Thank you. Hey, I mean, those are some pretty sexy tomatoes you got there yourself, huh?
Oh, thanks. You should see the sauce I make with them.
Well, I'd love to try it sometime.
I need to go shopping now. I'll see you.
Or?
Disgusting.
She ruined herself.
Who's gonna want someone like that?
Disgusting. What a tramp.
Filthy.
Disgusting. What a tramp. Slut! I'm not a slut!
Seriously, Charlie?
What are you doing?
Throwing out the towel.
Why?
You stained it.
But why are you throwing it out?
I can't get the paint out. It's ruined.
Well, you can still use it.
But why would you want a dirty towel?
Because I don't think it's dirty. I actually think it's kind of beautiful. maybe it's not what it once was, but that doesn't mean it's ruined. You know, it's still the same towel. That stain just shows that it's been loved, you know, that it is experiencing everything a towel is supposed to experience, and that is great and exciting and crazy and weird and so confusing, and that's okay. And I know that you may not agree or see its worth, Mom, but I do. And that's what really matters.
You can keep the towel if you want to.
I think I will.
Charlie,
Yeah.
did you have sex?
All right, guys. So you okay? So you might have, yeah. You caught the comic ending there. We got a LOL from Miras. Yeah, that young actress is she seems very talented. Yeah, the lead, and the music, of course. So, yes, great job. Let's give a round of applause for Rosalind. Unfortunately, we can't hear it. We can't hear your applause, but we feel it. We feel it, and so like I said, and there's like very different moods in there. Like the grocery store vibe, that mood is very different from the mood in the laundromat. So, and I think that the music.
It's very like it was a challenge trying to capture so many different moods within 10, 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, normally you'd have scene changes, dialogue to kind of separate.
Mhm.
Yeah. I just feel like I made a little mini suite of music.
Yeah, yeah, it sounded like that, you know? And so, yeah, the grocery store scene, it's a little bit awkward, you know, there's that awkwardness, and then there's the intensity of everybody who she thinks is, you know, insulting her and all that, and then it turns into that heartfelt kind of reflective moment towards the end. So bravo for that.
Thanks.
Capturing all those different moods.
Yeah.
And
the awesome violin. Oh, the tone. It was
Thank
so
you.
beautiful, and I don't
Thank
know.
you.
Just every time I hear it, it's so heavenly, and
Cool.
actually like it inspired me
Mhm.
as well. Like
Oh.
to put even more
Mhm.
stuff in the back.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and I think the guitar tone came out really well too. The guitar tone
Yeah.
in the ending scene there.
Yeah.
So of course that was yours truly on playing the guitar there at the end. And I haven't really been like recorded that much on guitar, so I was like, yeah, okay, I'm not that bad.
Yeah, of course. I think you're really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So then why don't we prove it again? I'll bust out the guitar. I need to continually prove it.
All right.
To myself and others. All right. So we have Andrea Thomas saying that was quite enjoyable. And then we have Miris with a bunch of claps. Thank you, Miris, for, giving us the virtual claps there. Okay?
Thank you.
Yes. And if you want to watch the rest of the film, you can search Dirty Towel on YouTube, right? And that
Film shortage.
Film Shortage
Yeah.
is the name of the kind of the distribution.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
I wonder if it was, I don't know, like,
it's on there.
we showed a little bit. It's not the whole thing.
No.
right? Yeah.
That's probably the second half of it. So there's the whole first half. If you want to get the kind of like the backstory of how they get to where they're going. Okay. So you know what, guys? It's 7:00, but I don't think we're done. We're not done playing. No, we gotta jam a little more, dude. We only did two solid jams. So let's do one more like really good one at least,
Okay.
and then we'll see where we're at. Okay. So
I have a little Dorian thing set up if we want to do
ooh, let's do it. We had this is the night of the modes. We had Phrygian. Now we're gonna go down to Dorian.
that. Yeah.
Okay. So
I'd be curious to hear your jam.
Hear my
over
Dorian?
it. Yeah.
let's do it. It's been a minute since I jammed in Dorian. Let's make it happen. Okay, guys, we're gonna do another jam for you in Dorian. Let's see how it goes. Guess I'll start violin this time. And then we'll go to guitar. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do guitar first. Did you save that in there or something?
Yeah.
Oh. Nice. You got bluesy there for a second.
Yeah. Same thing?
Yeah.
Starting to sound like John Adams. Sounds like John Adams.
A little bit. Nice. Nice.
How about a piano jam?
Piano jam. Let's do it, baby.
Like no move.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Can we do Dorian again or something else?
Something else.
Okay, we'll do something else. Let's just do like violin piano jam. we'll go back to our roots. We'll do piano and violin. You guys thought you were done. You guys thought we were done. You were so wrong. We got one more good, hopefully quite tasty jam coming your way. So I hope you ain't full yet, because you're about to get another course. All right, let's give this a shot. Should you do one of the corporate? You want to try the one from your piece?
Oh, sure.
Okay. How tragic is it? Is it like life shattering?
Nah, it's a bit sad. Yeah. Wait, can I hear this or no?
I can turn them on if you want.
No.
No.
Okay, ready? Oh no, I can't hear the violin.
Can't hear it?
Apparently.
Really?
No way.
Can't hear the violin.
Someone comment.
Yeah, that was Kathleen.
Oh no.
I think just when you like opened up a lot, when you
When I was loud.
when you were loud, I think it
Oh.
covered a little bit, but you know, that's how you learn. So then I got to bring my volume up a little bit more when we're doing that kind of stuff.
Because
So
I'm
when
too loud.
well, I think you're okay because you're just playing with like the natural resonance of the piano.
It's possible if in the future the mic is not in the piano. It's just
Mhm.
too close, maybe.
Maybe, but I think that's a pretty solid mic setup though.
It is.
I think-
I'm
yeah.
really proud of finding it.
Yeah.
They're not well advertised.
So, wow, we got a beautiful comment here from Andrea Thomas. Hauntingly
Thank
beautiful.
you.
My goodness. Thank you, Andrea Thomas. It's not like she has to be nice to me or anything. It's not like this is an audition for her. JK. All right, so you know what? We're a little bit over 7,
Yeah.
but I think it was good. I think, you know, we needed a little bit longer than an hour.
Because we bantered quite a bit, yeah.
We bantered, we asked questions, we answered questions, we watched some film.
Oh, yeah. Any other questions?
Yeah, let's take a couple minutes, like maybe just if you guys have a question or two for Rosalind, something that you're interested about for her and her experience, her work maybe in the film industry.
Oh, yeah. We also have another collaboration with the same director
Mhm.
coming out.
Tell us about what you got going. What you got going on? Tell
It's
us about
another
it.
short film, and writing it was a big push for me because I don't play drums, but I learned to write for drums. So that's
yeah.
kind of crazy.
Heck yes.
Yeah, so in the drums for a Dirty Towel, I kind of like played the drums in,
Mhm.
but this one, it's a drum set, so I
Mm.
transcribed everything that was like in my head down,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
that it's readable for
Yeah.
a player.
Yeah.
So that was a big push for me.
Yeah.
And I did it in Dorico.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the notation program that you're using?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think this is
Mhm.
the first score I've done where I didn't produce in the Cubase at all. So like it
Mhm.
finally feels like I'm a composer. Because it's not
You've always
just
been.
producing.
Yeah, well,
Well, when I'm producing, I'm playing. I'm
Mhm.
using my piano skills to produce it. So
right.
then this finally feels like I am writing it down for someone to interpret, you know, like a
Mhm.
new music or
Right.
something. Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, well, it's just a different kind of composing. You know, you're composing by using the keyboard. Before you were doing that, you know, and then using your samples and everything like that.
Yeah.
So this is like you're still composing, but it's for, you know, a live instrument. You know,
And
for an
it's
instrumentalist.
notated. A lot like
Notated.
for Dirty Towel, I had to notate some stuff for you,
Yeah.
but like
Mhm.
a lot of the stuff I didn't notate at all because
Oh, yeah.
it's just. I mean, I already made the music. There's no need to notate it.
Right.
So then this one is different because I did have to notate it to kind of communicate with the director exactly what it'll sound like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that's probably something we should talk about also on a future episode, because it seems like we're just scratching the surface with everything you're doing with film, and that's a whole nother way of making music that, you know, I don't experience very often because I'm not in that world as much, you know. So what do you think, guys? Should we have Rosalind back? Should we have her back for another episode?
Well, Chris, I have a question.
Okay.
Like when you compose,
Mm-hmm.
do you write down like a sketchbook of all your ideas?
Oh.
Do you rewrite it? And then like how much of it is in your head and then you write it down, or like
Yeah.
how much is already written down and you're like piecing it together
Mhm.
like chronologically after
Yeah.
the fact, after you already have it down, you know?
I see. So when I first start writing, I used to try and do a lot more in my head, but then it just was so frustrating and it made composing a lot more difficult. So now I try to get as much out on the paper as I can, And I feel like when you do that, and also I try to notate the idea like as clearly as I can. So if I have like an idea, let's say for a phrase, I'll try to get not only the notes and the rhythms, but I'll try to do the dynamics, the articulation, as specific as you can get. So that way you have kind of like you have that thing in front of you and you can look at it and sort of analyze it, and see where you want to go from there. Whereas if it's in your head, it's not always this. In fact, usually it's different, a little bit different in your head than when you get it out on the paper. When you are forced to kind of get it out on the paper, then you have to make those decisions like, well, what dynamic is this going to be? What's the slur? What's the phrase markings going to be? What's the articulation going to be? And then that kind of gives you some jumping off points for where you want to go from there.
So if I were to like open your manuscript paper notebook,
yeah,
I would see all of the ideas, like maybe not chronologically written down, but the vision is set.
Mm-hmm.
And then do you figure out like the transitional materials later, or and then piece it together, or is that already part of the original idea?
I think every piece is a little different. So sometimes you might write the middle of the piece first, or sometimes you don't realize it's the middle of the piece. You just have an idea and you think that's really interesting. I want to get it down on paper. And then as you're writing more with that idea, you think, oh, actually, this is what could be like an expanded form of an idea. So like, let's say you write out a phrase, and that phrase might have like the original motif, like you can condense that more, right? So then you're like, oh, actually, this could be the middle of the piece, and then I can use a shorter version of that earlier, or a more longer version of that later, or something like that. So sometimes the beginning comes out first, sometimes the ending, sometimes the middle. So it's kind of just, it's different, Every piece is a little bit different.
And that brainstorming is what takes most of the time, right?
Yeah, I would say, just kind of getting everything out on paper. And then the hardest thing for me, which I haven't felt good about yet, is like when you spend like an entire day writing something and then you just decide that it doesn't work and you have to throw it away. My mentor Eric Tanguy, he said he loves that feeling because he's like, oh, it's like a purge. You're purging this thing from yourself. Yeah. And me, it's like, oh, I just worked the whole day on this, and now I realize like you feel like you lost the day, but you didn't really, because you're just getting closer to what you really want. So I'm trying to kind of be more positive about that.
Well, it's like a meditation, right? Like you don't have to record your meditations down, and it's in the moment and it's gone.
Right. Well, with composing, you're solidifying your meditations, your musical meditations, and then you're deciding how to like expound on those and how to turn it into a structure, So it's kind of like meditations that are expanded on and turned into some kind of a structure. But yeah, I think we got a lot of material here, guys.
Yes,
I think we
7:30.
I know we got a lot of talking points here. I think we should do this again. What do you think? What do you guys think? We have 2 yeses.
We got 2 yeses.
I hope that's in reference to, should we do this again?
I think so.
It was pretty fast. Okay.
But we'll call it signing off tonight.
Yes,
Yeah.
we'll say signing off for now. Thank you guys for tuning in for another episode of The Open Score. And we will see you next week. We have our show as usual on Mondays. It's going to be yours truly. Well, I think we should try to get Rosalind back as soon as we can. What do you guys think? I think we should. Yeah. We'll get her back.
You know what would be really nice is if I got my laptop and got the other sounds. But that's I have to move so much. So.
That's okay. I think we just scratched the surface with what this combination can do. Because I barely used the looper at all. You were kind of getting used to the mood.
I had like 20 things planned, so.
I know, and we only did
we did
like 2. So we got to do it again. So all right, guys, we'll see you soon. Have a good rest of your Monday. Adios from us here. We got the best show with the best music on the West Coast every Monday. Okay, we'll see you soon.